are. Happy Friday, Curlfriend. I am so happy it's Friday. You don't even know. Like, this is literally my favorite day of the week. I'm pretty sure it's everybody's favorite day of the week. But, like, let's be real. It's just an opportunity to relax. It's an opportunity to, kind of come back from a long work week, all of those kinds of things. Hi, what's up, hubby? Thank you so much for supporting Curlfriends. I want to let you know before we hop into today's video topic. Of course, today is top 3 workout friendly protective styles for fine natural hair. So working out is something that I've actually been doing quite a bit lately. I find it's extremely important for longevity. It's important for your well-being, your health, your mental health. It's extremely important for, and it's just something that, ever since I started doing, I'm about 1 year in to a very regular workout schedule. Myself and my husband, we've been going really hard at the gym for a year, and I really do see the benefits. You know how even throughout the wintertime, sometimes when things kind of get like dull and dark and it's just kind of like stressful, like there's like a vibe in the air of like sadness. I feel like working out kind of does a very good job of releasing that sadness, releasing that kind of like dark depression that naturally comes about just because there's less sunlight in the air. So if that's you and you've been working out, or maybe you're just looking for a protective style that you don't have to worry about, then this video is absolutely for you. Curlfriend, before I jump into the top 3 protective styles for workouts, please go ahead, like this video. That tells YouTube that, Fine Natural Hair Rocks is giving good content, which of course it absolutely is. But it also tells me that you're liking this content. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit up that subscribe button right there. Also, go ahead and hit up the notification bell button as well too, so that you never ever miss another video. Hey, Yahira Mercedes. She says, "Hey, sweetheart, I love your videos." Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're enjoying Fine Natural Hair Rocks. That means the world to me. The reason why I make these videos is because once upon a time, I was really struggling with my own fine natural hair. I didn't know what to do with it other than to throw it under a weave or add some extensions to it. And it was just a real problem. And that wasn't cool with me as a human rights lawyer, as somebody who you really need to feel comfortable in your own skin. I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to be a circumstance for somebody else. So, I wanted to also say that I have a new YouTube channel. For those of you who are interested in my journey as a human rights lawyer, if you're interested in socio-legal commentary around some of the most hottest topics, lately there's things going on Breakfast Club. Of course, Donald Trump was recently, like he had to turn himself in Atlanta, Georgia. If that kind of stuff is up your alley, Curlfriend, I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to check out my other YouTube channel. That's Lavinia Latham JD. And that one is solely dedicated to socio-legal commentary. So if you're interested in today's hottest topics, you like debate, you like controversial subjects, all of that is over there. Now, for what you came to Fine Natural Hair Rocks for, the top 3, workout friendly protective styles. That's why we're here. So thank you, Yahara Mercedes. Yahara Mercedes says your hair is long. It absolutely is. It's grown a ton. This is actually a unit though. This is a unit, and that's actually hopping into my first workout friendly protective style. So if you are trying to grow out your fine natural strands, what you want to be doing is leaving your hair alone as much as possible. Now, so many of us here on Fine Natural Hair Rocks, we don't like weave, we don't like wigs, we don't like any of those kinds of things, and we really kind of just veer away from it. But I'm here to tell, and I think a big part of it is because we want to be able to embrace how we naturally look. Now, I'm 100% with you. One of my biggest vices, and it's not a vice that I'm willing to work on anytime soon, is the love of big, long, dramatic hair. Like, I like dramatic looks. I like a look that really, you're entering a room and you're making a presence. And so for me personally, I love the idea of hair that looks like it could grow from my scalp. You never ever want to be wearing a wig or wearing some weave. At least this is my approach. If your approach is different, that's fine. Fine Natural Hair Rocks is inclusive. We're here for everybody. But for me personally, and for, length retention goals, it's actually really important to go ahead and rock, weaves and wigs and any kind of length in textures that match your own. That way, you're not imparting further damage on your strands by going ahead and installing textures that are very difficult to blend with your own hair. So for something like this I actually got from a company called Kinky Curly Yaki. If you're interested in, you know, a unit similar to it, if you're interested in a code, let me know and I'll go ahead and leave that for you. But yes, I absolutely am going to put you on because I don't hold out. Nobody says braids, maybe. Yeah, braids is a really good one too. So you hit it on the nail. Cornrows. So cornrows are really good. Braids in itself. So this is number 2. Braids, I find, are really difficult to work out in, especially if you're doing like the new trend of like long box braids that are like, you know, down to the waist. Those are going to be really, really hard to work out in. Maybe your neck is different than mine. My neck is not that strong. And like, I don't want to be held back, right? Like if I'm on the treadmill or, you know, I'm lifting weights or whatever the case may be, and, you know, people in the gym, other people are able to go hard on the treadmill, I feel like I'm kind of missing out if I can't run as fast or my hair is holding me back. So for that one, I would definitely recommend going ahead and, you know, maybe doing cornrows. Or if you are doing box braids, do box braids that are light enough that you can kind of just wrap it up on the top of your head and like wear it like a cute little top knot. That's going to go a really long way as well too. Tony says, do you recommend blowing out our hair first before styling? So yes, I absolutely do recommend blowing your hair out before styling, because when you blow your hair out before styling, you reduce manipulation and you reduce the likelihood for tangles, you reduce the likelihood for you know, unnecessary breakage, right? So absolutely, if you are putting in styles, you know, I like to work individual crochet locks. When you're wearing that, it's very good to go ahead, blow the hair out, and then apply your crochet locks. Same thing for braids, same thing for cornrows, same thing for any style, really. Really and truly, that blowing out process, so long as it's done in a healthy way, is really going to help ensure that you're not losing hair because of just sheer manipulation, right? So that's 2. So number 1, of course, was the headband wig. Number 2 is cornrows. Number 3, you know, this is for my fine naturals, my curl friends who might have a little bit more length to work with. And even if you have less length, that's fine too, because you can just wear a top knot, or you can wear your hair in like a little pineapple, or just at the top of the curls, and it looks beautiful with a headband, maybe something like this that's satin lined, and you're good to go, right? You're good to go. So something like that is really going to help you. It's going to keep the sweat off of your face, and it's gonna act as a protective style in that moment, because nothing is brushing up on your top. It's a protective style, and it's also a low manipulation style. You can absolutely wear a top knot for an entire week, 2 weeks if you're that good at it. I've done that in the past and just left my hair alone, and you know, it works. So long as once you're ready to take down your protective style, you're doing so in a way that's not imparting more damage, you will absolutely see some nice growth. Tony, I have heat damage in the front, so that works for me at the moment. Yeah, so heat damage, you know, anything like that, that's going to be a really good option for you. Nobody says headband info, please. Yes, I will absolutely go ahead and drop the link to the headband wig in the comment section down below, or not the comments, but the description. So I will definitely leave that available for you once this video goes permanent. The third is going to be for my fine naturals who maybe you were, you know, just washed your hair, or maybe you are actually, you know, just needing something super quick. I find pigtails really, really work well. So like maybe one pigtail here, one braided pigtail here, so they're braided. If you're not good at braiding, then you can just go ahead and do like a ponytail here, a ponytail there, and maybe just twist the ends, and then maybe do like milkmaid twists at the back so that everything is just in. And then go about your workout. Now, if you're not comfortable with that look, then of course you could go ahead and cuten up the look, adding again another cute little top knot headband. You can also, if you want to cover it all up all together, you can go in with a full scale turban. So these turbans are really nice. And notice everything that I'm showing you today has a satin lining to it. So the satin lining is extremely important because it's going to make sure that none of these fabrics are pulling out your hair. So Curlfriend, those are my 3 top workout friendly protective styles for fine natural hair. That's exactly what I use. It keeps me going. It's easy, it's beautiful, and it's done. You're able to get into the gym, go what you went for, get your workout in, and you're good to go. So, Curlfriend, if those tips were good, I'm going to make sure that this video is absolutely going to be here permanently for you to go ahead and check out. Lori Roberts, faux soft locks work best for me with a hair clip. Yes, faux soft locks are another really beautiful style that can absolutely, they're light, right? So the biggest thing when you're adding any additional hair to your hair, to your fine strands, you do want to go ahead and make sure that whatever you're adding is light. So one of the big major pieces of breakage for fine natural strands that, people with natural hair with thicker strands don't really deal with is that if you're adding like a lot of hair to your own hair, it can break off just by the sheer weight alone. So what I really like about faux locks, especially soft locks, is the hair is really light. So when you add it to your hair and you wear it on top of your head, number one, your neck is not like, super heavy. If you've worn heavy braids before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or, if you're using something like crochet individual locks, it's just airy. So, even for the faux locks look, the goddess locks look, I wouldn't recommend doing the real, the original procedure or technique rather, as it relates to goddess locks. So that's essentially braiding the hair and then twisting it with added Marley hair. That's far too much weave. That's far too much fake hair on your own hair. Your hair will break off. What I recommend is going ahead and purchasing the ready-made crochet locks, and then you just pull your hair on in the middle. It's a wonderful protective style, and your hair will grow like a weed. Tony, thank you for the tips. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. So, Curlfriend, this weekend is a bit of a busy weekend for me. I usually stay here for about an hour or more. We talk, we connect, we laugh. But unfortunately, I do have to run. But thank you so much for joining Fine Natural Hair Rocks today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hopping in that community tab. There's such fantastic conversations going on in there. And it's just a part of my joy every single day to just hop in, connect with you, talk to you, engage. I just absolutely love you so much. So, yes, I hope you have a blessed and wonderful weekend. The summer is unfortunately, it's kind of teetering out, but enjoy as much of it as you possibly can. I know I am because this is my favorite season. Nobody says you are so pretty and thanks. Thank you, nobody. I appreciate you. So, Curlfriend, beautiful Curlfriend, enjoy the rest of your night. If you're enjoying Fine Natural Hair Rocks, please go ahead and share this channel or your favorite video with someone who you know could benefit from solid, fine, and fragile natural hair advice. Thank you so much for watching, Curlfriend. I will see you in the next video. Bye!